Does a nice job here, just stepping into her shot in rhythm, doesn't hesitate, and that's what you need out of her. She is a 6'10" player that can stretch you out. You don't see that often, and that's a really nice job. Just a two-hit punch in the face for New York. Game of runs, as we keep saying it. Han Shu has come in the game. Both times Serena has done a nice job here facilitating the offense, and Han Shu has been an offensive bright spot since she's entered the ball game. She's seeing some minutes. She's making the most of them.
This is a really good matchup for Han. You know, you'll see her early in the game. You got some bigger post players for Dallas, and that's what I said. I want to put them in situations where they can have success because they're still coming back from long absence with AD, and Han she's a young player, so this is getting used to playing in a totally different way of play, to be quite honest, with the physicality and the athleticism of the WNBA.
New York, that's her fifth. How about this? Early minutes for Han Shu. Nice ovation from the crowd. Look at the tallest players in the history of the W. Margot Dudek, 7'2". Han Shu, 6'10". Ray already in double figures in this ball game. 90 seconds to go in this first quarter. Nice defense. Han Shu with the quick hands. Whitcomb inside, and it's knocked out of bounds. There's Tiara McCowan in the ball game, along with Jasmine Dickey. Whitcomb now. Han Shu trying to three and knocks it down. Han Shu.
I love it. Not bashful at all. Does a nice job here, just stepping into her shot in rhythm. Doesn't hesitate, and that's what you need out of her. She is a 6'10" player that can stretch you out. You don't see that often, and that's a really nice job. Just
9 seconds on it, but Han Shu, 10 points in 9 minutes, and New York's loss to Chicago this past Wednesday. Again, knocked down a three in that ball.
And she smiled. You saw how happy she was to knock down her first shot.
He's excited to be playing. Off the miss from Whitcomb, McCown on the board. No matter where you go. 4-point lead for the Wings as we start this second quarter. Han Shu, strong move on a walk to Weir.
Been on setting screens and in different.
Willoughby, New York running. Now it's Howard in traffic. Shu, the pull up, knocks it down. How about Han Shu?
She's been a bright spot. She comes in and she's offense. Two-hit punch in the face for New York. Game of runs, as we keep saying it. Han Shu has come in the game. Both times
Coach Brondello said we see Han Shu early, and did we ever?
And she's been tremendous. When she got in, she had no qualms about it. She had an opportunity, not afraid to pull the trigger. She's knocked down a couple of perimeter shots. I mean, at her size, she's going to be able to do that because post players are not necessarily going to come out to cover her that far out, and she's got a lot of height on her to her advantage. But and like Sandy Brondello talked about in that interview, this is a good matchup for her. There's a couple of big post players for Dallas. You've got Awak Kawir on this team, Tiara McCowan on this team. She can match up a little bit better with them, but as she gets used to the physicality of the league, which it is there, it is very real and very present, and she's only going to get better and better.
You like to see the efficiency from Han Shu.
You see her shaking her head.
Agumbawale getting loose. Can't connect. Rebound goes to Shu. Needs some help. Now Shinescu. Laney on the baseline. Inside to Shu. Off the glass for two.
She's an high efficiency player right there. You're young and you're watching this and you're learning the game. You don't need a whole bunch of things. It's just that.
And a foul is called inside. It's going to be on Han Shu. You can see Natasha Howard telling her, just keep your hands straight up.
She really just focused on the mental aspect of that. And you can't allow the lapse. It's focus.
Nice feed, Han Shu with the finish.
And another one.
Got to stay locked in. That's an off-balance J from Gray that's off the mark.
Serena has done a nice job here facilitating the offense, and Han Shu has been an offensive bright spot since she's entered the ballgame. She's seeing some minutes. She's making the most of them.
9 here in this third quarter. Shu inside. Howard turns in and puts it through.
Nice post-to-post passing. The basketball, spreading the wealth. This is when they're at their best. And Han Shu had a shot there. She gave it up, gave it to Howard, who was cutting hard to the rim.
54-48. Nice hand from Shu. Great control. Over to McCowan. Hands once again from Han Shu.
And even just talking to their staff before the game, I mean, I mentioned it in the open, she signed that Supermax deal. It has not lessened her urgency.
Once again for Dallas. Ionescu to Shu. Try again for three. This time it's long. McCowan the board.
Forward involved.
Shu. Nice feed. Ionescu driving. No. Staying with it is Burton, and she comes away with 1-point performance against Indiana. 4 for 13 tonight. Inside, Harrison has it blocked, out of bounds. Last touch by the Liberty. Shu says it went between my legs. Started her career with the LA Sparks and then dealt to Dallas for a second-round pick. Han Shu, too strong off the feed from Laney.
I mean, they've both done a little bit of everything, too. It hasn't just been scoring.
Getting a lot of attention defensively. Han Shu fouled by McCowan, and Shu will go to the free throw line. Again, Han Shu has been a pleasant surprise in this ball game. 9 points in 15 minutes of work. 4 of 7 shooting from the floor. Knocked down a 3 in the first half. Been playing minutes with Stephanie Dolson in foul trouble, and with Dallas with a big lineup. And she misses on the first free throw attempt. The SF is your...
Shu, I mean, she was a rookie in 2019 when she came on the squad. I think she was one of the youngest, if not the youngest players in the league at that.
By Ionescu, it'll stay with the Wings. And Dolson comes in, and Han Shu should get a nice ovation from the crowd.
But she took a bow.
Took a bow.
That's great. That's great.
The opportunity to put that lasting impression into your coach's mind that you're valuable. But you need extended minutes. Tell you what, Han is mobile. Not, you know, you look at a 6'10" player, you don't think, she can't really get him down the floor. That's not the case with this young lady here. Very athletic for her height.
Zhu from China. The Sky are also awaiting the arrival of a center from China in Li Yiru, who could arrive earlier than expected. Had a visa point. 7 on the shot clock for Dana Evans, matched up against Lorella Cubai. Good young player. Evans drives past her. May have been blocked from behind by Han Zhu.
Dude, because these ladies are playing with supreme effort, and they have not let up at all.
Zhu with the bunny. You're right here with Ionescu at Oregon. We'll kick it to Hebert, another former Oregon Duck, and draws a foul there.
Hebert did a good job turning the corner, putting pressure on the defense, not settling for a jump. And Hebert is part of that.
Hebert, born in Chicago, grew up in Alaska, played her college basketball at Oregon. Arizonian Uede down. Candace Parker on Media Day. Hey, Steven, how cool is that?
He beat me to it.
We all want selfies with Candace Parker.
That's right. Boy, Han Shu has had some good minutes here. I mean, watch the fundamental. The defender can't swipe down, keeps it high, finish, takes the bump. Moving forward for the Liberty.
The tallest player in the WNBA at 6'10". Actually played a little with Natasha Howard, her fellow forward for the Liberty in China.